Iepa lagunok ongetorri lastatxapelen kanalera ongetorri The Witcher Will Hunt honetara eta jarraitu dezagun Gerardoren aventurarekin eta oraingoan bai jongo.
Wounded and tired, Ciri collapsed in the swamp. Some peasants found her and took her to the Baron, Valen's self-appointed ruler. The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
Run, Roach.
Gero agian bueltatuko gara Belenera beste gauzatxo batzuk egiteko baldin eta nivel maila baina asko ez altuago gara. Baina hori oraingoz alde batera utziko.
Slow now. Hey-ya! Giddy up.
Zenbat dira.
Come on. Run, Roach.
Hemendi basotik joaten bagara bai bidea berreskuratzen dugu hori baina asko esan nire galtuago kaldu gara nire gamarez.
Not so fast, Roach.
Hemen ez usteak emateko badazen momentutan. Eskerrak nada zen monstru hori basiliskoak otsoak apur bat ikadatu ditu. Nahi kurruti dago.
If only me man weren't forever getting tossed at the tavern.
Move it! Go, go!
Dearie, nights it's best to bar the door and shut the
A ver, jartzen joateko puntu bat. Kasu honetan eman duena teklari ematen badiot, eta bidea berak bark egiten badu, zatik nahazten da bidez. Joder, esango nuke. Norabide aldatu behar badu, segaitik ez du norabide aldatzen. Hori da ulertzen ez dudana. Botoi bati eman da bideak bakarrik egiten badu, zergatik bide gurutze bat dagoen eta barne batzutan zoratu egiten da.
We're in Novi. Novi, right? What about them knives? Took the wenches from the last me.
Feed from the Baron's men.
Kasu horretan esaterako nahastu egin da zaldea.
Hey, ya! Slow now. Whoa. Faster. Go, go.
Hell if you love the gods!
Aidan nirea.
The crew didn't show again today. All the lights still fucking nice. Same as the last
Not so fast, Roach. Faster.
You these days, bare brain, Hey, you. Seen any crime, Philly?
Oj, bocak.
Man!
Hartu daitezen erretara ditu gabe. Gure hile zile.
The word round town is Cleve's out to kill us. Think that'd interest the culture? Move on.
Baina beste bide bat da.
Come on.
It's a doll's ass.
Agian ez jarri erditik, txo.
Quickly, I haven't enough for everyone. Stop pretending you can't hear me. Knock the price down.
Officer, taking a rest from witch hunting. Greetings, Your Honour. Good to see you again.
Bring us the usual.
Of course. Keep this up and you'll earn yourself preferential rates.
Good, I enjoy shagging trees. Trees is wenches.
Generous. Now full of civilization. Moral decay.
Faster.
Ere... Kaskarrago ere llegar ibili beharko, ezta?
What a freak. Our Novigrad, shining and brilliant.
Whoa!
Pearl amongst cities. Cradle
Let's
of
go.
the eternal. No evil can survive the holy fire. The holy fire enlightens, burns, and cleanses. Behold the flame of grace and mercy. Special fire for you, freak. Nice, slow burning. You'll beg for mercy in all the voices known to you. Like the others of your species. None! I wanted only to live like you! Help me, kind folk! Please! A Doppler!
Buruzen maintxurra.
Sure hope Dudu hasn't met the same fate.
Why the centuries of time are different?
Why the googly eyes? Got a case of the bloat?
This place has been picked through. Hey! Sod off! We're looting here.
Not here for the loot. Interested in the sorcerers who lived here.
And we're supposed to believe that.
Yeah.
Most likely hiding in some rat trap with the rest of them.
Who's she hiding from?
Temple Guard's cracking down. All mages are fair game. Yeah, they round them up like rats.
Someone's gotta know more.
I'd look for her in the Putrid Grove.
Putrid Grove. Interesting, as names go.
A hive of scum and freakery if there ever was one. No decent folk show their hides there.
That why you think I should look for my friend there?
I meant no offence.
Putrid Grove. Where is it?
I wouldn't know. Rumour has it, it's a place for freaks and oddities.
You'd fit in well there.
Maybe. Thing is, gotta know how to get there.
They say you gotta get there through the sewers, but you gotta enter them outside of town. Few know where exactly, though.
Ask a beggar. Or spot yourself a thief, follow him. Beggars and thieves gotta pay tribute to the king of beggars. Word is, they do it in the grove.
Mean to say the local beggars have a king, crown, scepter, and all that?
Wouldn't scoff, mate. King of beggars, it's a moniker. Yeah, for a man who everyone in Novigrad respects deeply.
And watch yourself. Menger himself don't even go to the grove.
Someone call for me. Wonder why. It's Menger.
Temple guard.
Thieving vermin to the confession chamber. What, but sir, what's the offence? This is some sorcerer's bitchy shop. Think that gives you the right to steal her property?
Well, sorcerers, mages of all types are outlaws.
But by law, the temple guard takes possession of their belongings, and the rule of law still holds in Novigrad. You know a bat can sniff out a moth a mile away.
Got nothing to do with their sense of smell. It's about their hearing.
Well, well. Man knows his bats. Here I thought you only cared about monsters. And as bats sense moths, so I sense freaks. And start by warning them. Novigrad's no place for your kind.
Orduan norentzat.
Heard Novigrad was no place for mages. Now you're telling me it's no place for witchers. So who's it a place for?
Righteous folk professing the one true faith in the eternal fire. Nothing I can do to you now, but just know that I know you're here. One misstep, one error, you'll make a mistake, it's inevitable. I'll be the first to learn of it, and when I do, it'll be standard procedure, like for every magic oddity who dares taint this city's air. Be seeing you.
Espero duzu agatzeko.
Oh, deepest apologies, Governor. Fetch some metal, you wretch. I've been robbed! Thief! How much do they sell the magnificent property for?
You seen the new waitresses?
No. They're worth seeing.
And how? Ducks and lasses from the lands already taken by Nilfgaard.
Must need someone to show them around Novigrad.
You read?
Real fire? Nuh-uh. It is
Right away, I've got the best deals this side of the pond.
it takes.
Right, what a freak.
No, soap too. You can try it at home later.
Dancing on a scaffold. Too far. I think it's Christus.
Exactly. I feel God more love in its face. I prefer that.
The thinking customer will see right away the best deals this side of the pond.
Aid a veteran of the struggle against the Black once.
Where'd you fight?
Angering early on. In Sedaris last, along the banks of the Pontar. So, help me out?
Here. Now you help me. Gotta find the back alley locals call the Putrid Grove. It's important.
Don't know naught about no grove, putrid or other. Don't generally care much for orchardry.
This is urgent.
Leave me be, I don't know.
Arms for the poor.
What say you we up over to a brothel this eve?
At first I thought it was a jest. Yesterday was it.
Teach you to make light of others' misfortune. So what'd it take?
Right, Bushel, what a freak.
What's that there?
It is bad. We've hidden a smuggled bottle of the finest Tucson at the bottom.
I've been robbed!
More cautious than I thought. Can't get too close.
Any needs, master?
Holy moly, Morris.
Arms for the poor.
Even the Kingfisher, you're sorted for at least 2 days.
Take pity on me, misery good folk, and aid a man crippled by misfortune.
Word is, nothing's free in Novigrad.
Oh, another one come bursting with questions. Now, where do you folk gain the idea we beggars know everything? I need to see this, and I need to find that one who robbed me brother. Fuck if I know.
There's this place in Novigrad they call the Putrid Grove.
Aye, it's about right. Well, Novigrad's full of nooks and crannies with odd names. Looking to sightsee, buy a bloody map.
Heard men like you frequent this alley.
And I've heard they fed you all shit and you smiled and ate it. Now, don't mean no offence. Go in peace.
Eat some overripe sheep's feet.
You know the Ballad of Wanda, who stormed the North Garden?
Aye, what a freak.
Pick and choose while I've the inclination. Once I close this shambles down, you won't see me till next week.
It's devilish dear.
The thinking customer will see right away the best deals this side of the pond.
They're starving this evening, though. They eat horse cuts.
Will's mightier than the sword, oh yes. Look kindly on a wretched soul. Aid one who last saw nourishment 3 days past.
All right, give you a crown.
Crown's enough, my lord, when your gut's so empty it's stuck flat to your spine.
Could give you more, on one condition. You tell me where you drop your takings for the day.
I'd drop 'em with me lady. Serious trouble if I didn't.
Go on lying like that and you won't get a thing.
I swear it. Honest as a child I am, my lord.
I know you pay tribute to the king of beggars. Don't have a choice.
Far as I'm concerned, the king of beggars can stick his crown up his arse, then shove it even deeper with his sceptre. Bugger won't get a broken copper from me.
You're either pretty damn brave or just plain stupid.
What's he gonna do? Break me legs? Let him. Me taking's double as a cripple.
From what I hear, they'd break your legs just to start.
Some coin for me future widow, then?
You didn't tell me anything.
I don't know nothing. On your way. I've no use for you.
Let us pray to the eternal fire. May grant our supplications.
Ain't it a kingfisher? You'll sort of at least.
Don't touch me.
Beware, freak.
I've heard of you.
What do you want of me?
My wife's mum and I was touch me. Craves my will to live.
I'm knackered.
Any needs, monster?
Arms for the poor?
You lame?
No chance. Both legs in perfect order. And me arms, look, like a windmill's wings. There. See me waving them? Looky here. Just look. My mind, thorough addled.
I gotta find the place they call the Putrid Grove.
I know it but won't say. I know it but won't say.
Why not?
Not allowed to say. I would tell you though, if you didn't push, weren't so insistent. If you like, come again. Might tell you then.
Guess your mind truly is addled.
Didn't I say so?
You have the blood of many on your conscience. I see it in your eyes.
Starving, is he?
The thing is, you see right away. Let's deal.
Oof.
Buy tomorrow what you can buy today.
Scums as kisses your ass today.
Any needs, monster? Help the poor fella out.
Sleep, sleep, sleep.
Cursed mage hunters. Thought things couldn't get any worse.
Now.
Ah! Oh, that really got my dander up.
Ah, it's you again. Another chat, same as the first. My mind's thorough addled, but the rest of me's fit as a fiddle.
Farewell.
Templar Guard let even you into the city. Right. Beware, for you know neither the day nor the hour.
Why the googly eyes? Got a case of the bloat.
I've been robbed! I've ordered you.
Never rains, does it, with paws? Truth is, we're already the black ones.
Sir, be merciful. Give us a crown, eh? Me mum's sick, and if I don't feed her, well, she's like to die of hunger.
Bueno.
Here.
Thank you, you gold-hearted man. Care to hear me tell a woe?
Some other time. I'm in a hurry.
The Kingfisher, you're sorted for at least 2 days. Just got to just the good position where they toss the leftovers.
The bonny boats that prance by here.
What?
Blood came out of the ears.
Ah!
Is there a land where I might find more of your
Witcher.
kind?
The Reapers come for me.
Pizza rank.
Oh.
God, it's like a racehorse. I wish you health.
Benetan misio gaitua nao.
Think I pissed me trousers.
Got my eye on you.
Eternal fire protects us. Gives monsters the shits. Ah, it's you again. Another chat, same as the first. My mind's thorough addled, but the rest of me's fit as a fiddle.
So, like I said, I'm looking for the Putrid Grove.
Second time round, your wish is my command. It's that away. There.
That away? Meaning where?
In Lace Halls. There's this alley, past the gate. Not at all putrid and not a grove. Fools call it that, but I know better.
And anyone can go there?
Of course. Unless he forgets to say, the old sow's farrowed piglets. Might not let you in then, but that's easy enough to say. Listen, the old sow's farrowed piglets. See?
Thanks for your help.
Oi, Grey Knight. Need a squire?
All right.
Look awfully suspicious to me, tramp.
Assassin's Creed askoz ere onartu nagoak ziren misio hauek.
Eternal fire. Looking to make some coin too, eh?
Cotxinillo, lechal edo horrelako zehoz.
What's he doing here?
Hard times you live in, so I wondered if I could, have a go for half price.
For half price, I'll undress halfway. You're a regular, so you can choose which half.
Then I choose the front.
Lay me down with a barrel of beer and a cup in my right hand, and over me coffin sit this chair. He died a drunk, but a gentleman.
Oh no.
Open up.
Who are you and what you want?
Take a look. What do you see?
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated killer, methinks.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password, get him free. Don't know it. Gotta contribute to the grove's upkeep.
Old sows, farrowed piglets.
Ah. Welcome to the grove, brother.
Miracle you've worked. I'd like to repay you.
Convince those knaves on the city council that spells are not needed on a whim. They're positively indispensable.
That's a pain, Nicholas.
Did it? Was lying in
Case. So, please convey
How
that
are
if any of them should fall
Good.
ill, they can
More
stick
and
us
more
down
people
the
come to our
flames of the
secret
eternal
clinics
fire.
looking for help.
Now, the main
yourself.
Stop scaring them off anymore.
I guess incurable disease is more terrifying than torture.
In that case, I'll count on more tribute coming in.
About time we made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you'd managed to find me, Witcher.
Am I mistaken, or you got something to take up with me?
Who knows? Man with two swords and the skill to use them could be very useful these days.
Could have sent some underling to fetch me.
Could have, but I admit I wanted to see how you'd manage. See if you're as crafty as you are well crafted. See, Witcher, I've got plans. Big plans. Far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City Council is a puppet troupe with a hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we got to rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove, but it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city, because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural?
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along. What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, that.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Merigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Merigold partnered with someone very dear to her and had to start anew. Hasn't turned out like I imagined. Come on, let me give you a taste of my life.
Help the poor bloke out.
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon. I take it you're a Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely?
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
Her? Here? No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more?
Why is your hair so grey, darling?
Ja nora garamatzan Trissek.
Lost you double in the rain.
Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
I can do that. Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the harbour.
I didn't expect such devotion.
Wanted to freshen up anyway. Let's go.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The fall didn't break until I began to prick his heels. Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks, nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
We were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug. There's a draft. Should be an exit. Klug wouldn't have sent us here. Must be a lever on this wall.
Bueno, jarraitu ezagun.
Free City of Novigrad. Name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muir. Thought they'd be safe from Radovic's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning a war takes three things. Coin, and even more coin. That's why they're exterminating mages, confiscating their property and possessions. And they'll go after non-humans next. The elves occupy slums, but the dwarves practically control financial life in the city.
Official word is that Novigrad will remain neutral. Somehow doubt anyone believes that anymore.
Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Seem to be in your element.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long, and it's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Triss, you told this man you're a sorceress?
Of course. She was looking for work. That's her chief asset.
Are you, Triss?
I know it was reckless, but competition's stiff here. No one would hire me if I claimed to be a common rat catcher.
More importantly, no one would believe such a beauty could be an exterminator of rodents. But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon & Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
You're a merchant, familiar with how commerce works?
Of course. Honest pay for honest work.
Half up front, half once the job's done.
You're asking a great deal.
I'm a witcher. Gotta admit, I've met my share of people who say one thing beforehand, another after the fact.
Very well. Your first installment.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related. I'll cover half the space. You take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents?
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting, but they've killed my king. Look for crevices and droppings.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
Looks like a good spot. I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no, notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really want the rats out.
Triss, he's a merchant. He makes his living by haggling.
If I worried about that sort of thing, I'd starve to death in this city.
Master monster slayer in the world's largest city, looking for rat shit. Jeez. think I plugged every hole in there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk. Now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound, and...
Reconciled?
Knew a man once who reacted to everything, especially adversity, by mocking it.
Healthy attitude. Must have lived long.
Came a day he lost both his legs in battle. He shrugged, said it was better that way. He'd never feel pain in them again.
I understand him perfectly.
I know. Thing is, he was lying to himself.
I think he just didn't have much of a choice.
You could be right, but only he knows the truth.
We're only ever the ones to know the truth about ourselves.
Which we share at times with those we hold dear.
Even if it's hard to swallow?
Even then.
Who knows? Maybe one day. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
Not bad. Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Well, well. Are lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working?
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start. Let's agree your friends were never here. Now pay the rest and let's part in peace.
You don't set the terms, mutant.
Stay out of it. We're here for the witch.
We're inseparable, see? Afraid you'll have to take us both.
Geralt!
If you say so.
All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
Looking for a... Time to end this.
Bastard hired me on the assumption we need to find Bran.
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live, and pay us double. Now.
Fine. You'll coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
No need. Glad I could help.
You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri, and I just got an idea. There's an Oniromancer in town, Corrine Tilly, Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Kareen's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal, away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, Dejon Kier, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
It was nice to see you again.
You too, Geralt. You should go now, before Kareen goes back into hiding somewhere.
What if I want to find you?
I live in the Bits, near the fish market. Stop by. It'll be nice.
All right. See you later.
Kisses your ass today, will bite it tomorrow.
Vale. Cuidado. Hágase más.
Scandalous!
Mintzatu rultu garara, eta hor bukatutzat emango dugu zuzeneko. Beno lagunok, hau izan da dena, espero guztoko esan zaizuela, eta hurrengoan gehiago, agur.